The holidays are always a stressful time for travel, and plenty of traffic on the roadways, long lines, and germs in the airports and on the planes. Here to share some tips in order to have a happy and healthy trip is Dr. Meredtih Maxwell from Touro. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, let's hit this right off the top. Your plane is a petri dish that you're flying in.
Completely. Bring some anti-bac wipes, wipe down that tray table. Don't go barefoot in the airplane, please. I see a lot of people putting their head on the tray table. You may want to avoid that if you can.
That tray table, you have no idea when it has last been cleaned.
It probably has not in a while.
All right.
So it can carry tons of germs.
And so you're saying don't be embarrassed to pull out some wipes and clean that.
I mean, I would go so far as if people are coughing on the plane, maybe even wear a mask. I mean, sometimes I think about it. I see so many patients coming from travel, and they are just deathly ill just from, oh, there was somebody coughing on me from behind.
And you'll ask them sometimes, I gather, hey, did you just travel?
Yes, yes, and a lot of times it is during the holidays.
All right, so don't be afraid to travel. We're not lecturing you,
right.
But just be aware that you are in a flying container with a lot of other people who have various conditions, let's say.
Exactly.
All right, so part of it, especially for anybody with a medical condition, is obviously to plan ahead.
Exactly. So you're diabetics, you probably need to bring a lot more medication. Ask your doctor if the time changes, need to change when you take your medication. Always wear the medical alert so that if something happens, they know exactly what you have. So those are really important. Keep your medicines in the correct bottles, because when you go through TSA, that's really important.
And sure, and you'll never know when you have a delay too. I mean, you could theoretically get in a day-long delay somewhere, and you need to make sure you've planned for that.
Exactly, and not to mention, sometimes your doctor can help you sleep if you're going on an international flight per se, and need to kind of get back on the clock.
We all get in these. Let's face it, the airline seats are not built for comfort.
Correct.
And you're cramped up in there sometimes on a cross-country flight.
That's right.
There's a medical issue there, isn't there?
There is. So you want to make sure that you get up often. You don't want to be at risk for a deep venous thrombosis or a clot in your leg. So you want to walk around as much as you can to prevent that. You also want to talk to your doctor to see if you're at higher risk for that. Certain medications, certain conditions can cause an increased risk, and that can go to your lungs and make you have a bigger problem.
Gotcha. All right, a flight to Atlanta for the Super Bowl next month is no big deal, but a flight to, Hawaii might cause some jet lag.
Or Europe. You want to maybe adjust your sleep schedule based on their kind of time frame. You want to probably go to sleep and wake up at a different time. So your doctor can help you with that based on where you're going.
All right, and we did a story some years back too, for those who are driving.
Yes.
That the gas pump is about one of the dirtiest things you'll ever touch.
Exactly. You need to wash your hands before you put anything in your mouth, please.
Because it never gets washed.
Exactly.
You're not really wearing a mask on a plane.
I've really thought about it, though. This close.
But you see these sick people.
I do.
All right.
I
Dr.
do.
Meredtih Maxwell with some helpful tips for ways to plan when you travel. Thanks, Doc.